I was instructed to inquire after a former acquaintance of my friend, a man named Leonidas W. Smiley.
Smiley? Well, I reckon you mean Jim Smiley. I knew him like I know my own name.
Jim Smiley?
Yep, that's the fella. A man who'd bet on anything. Anything at all.
He'd bet on anything?
I'm telling you, friend. Everything under the sun. If there was two birds sitting on a fence, he'd bet you which one would fly first. And if he couldn't get nobody else, he'd match himself and throw up $1 on which came the highest.
Simon Wheeler began to recount the tale of Jim Smiley and his celebrated jumping frog.
This here's Dan'l Webster, the best darn jumping frog in Calaveras County.
Smiley loved that frog and taught him to jump higher than any frog you ever did see.
One day, a feller came along and Smiley bet him $40 that Dan'l Webster could outjump any frog in the county.
The stranger accepted the bet.
While Smiley went to catch another frog for the feller to compare with, that stranger, he snuck over to Dan'l Webster.
The narrator sees the stranger pouring tiny lead pellets into Dan'l Webster's mouth. The contest began. The stranger's frog jumped admirably. But when Smiley nudged Dan'l Webster,
that frog didn't budge, just sat there like a log.
Dan'l Webster remained stubbornly on the ground. Smiley, aghast, lost the bet. The stranger collected his winnings and disappeared.
I'll be hornswoggled.
Smiley didn't figure it out until much later. He picked up Dan'l Webster and near burst him open to see what was wrong, and out came a handful of shot.
Simon Wheeler was about to continue the story, but the narrator, sensing he was being detained under false pretenses, abruptly excused himself.